Hey everyone, hope you had a great week. Just a few quick updates for you. A few days ago, House Republicans introduced harmful legislation to dramatically increase oil and gas leases on public lands. This legislation doubles down on fossil fuels when we need to reduce our reliance on them. And while my Republican colleagues argue that this bill is essential for domestic energy security, I think it's important to remember that the U.S. is currently the #1 producer of oil and gas in the world and a top exporter. All our communities, including here at home, are facing high oil and gas prices. These activities would contribute also to the climate crisis. And that's why I offered an amendment to this legislation that would ban offshore drilling in Southern California. My amendment would protect our climate and our local ecosystem from harmful pollution. Disappointingly, but unsurprisingly, Republicans refused to even consider my amendment. I'm not done with this fight, though. I'm going to keep working to ensure fresh air, clean water, and a healthy climate for everybody. Also this week, I did a press conference with the ranking member of the House Veterans Affairs Committee, Mark Takano, along with my good friend, Mayor Karen Bass of Los Angeles. In fact, we were joined by a number of other mayors from across the United States, specifically to draw more attention to the issue of veteran homelessness. In San Diego, there are over 1,000 veterans experiencing homelessness right now. As a nation, I think we have a commitment to take care of those who are willing to sacrifice everything for our country. And over the past year and a half, I've particularly been working to address the issue of homeless disabled veterans who are being deemed ineligible for affordable housing, specifically designed for them because of a loophole in the system. Additionally, over a quarter of housing vouchers for veterans aren't being used, largely because of a limited housing supply. And this issue is a big contributor to the overall problem of veteran homelessness. It's crucial that we redouble our efforts to build more affordable housing and make it easier for veterans to access it. Now, as the ranking member of the House Veterans Affairs Subcommittee on Economic Opportunity and as the representative from Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton, I am committed to doing everything I can to ending veteran homelessness, not just in our district, but across the country. Next, I want to give you a quick update on border security. Now, a few weeks ago, you may have seen I called on Speaker Johnson to bring a maritime border security bill to the floor after the political theater and chaos in his own party prevented that from happening a few weeks ago. And I'm glad to share that this week the House voted on this bill, and it passed overwhelmingly with bipartisan support. And what it'll do is extend the U.S. Customs waters from 12 to 24 nautical miles, which is exactly what we need to do. That'll help CBP respond more quickly, more effectively to emerging threats that we're seeing in our waters, such as suspect vessels. This is one positive step, but we've got to do a lot more. And we've got to make sure that we continue to push for border security legislation and comprehensive immigration reform to confront the challenges we're facing. Finally, I want to take a moment to recognize Daisy Marino-Gonzalez as my April Constituent of the Month. Daisy immigrated to the U.S. from Mexico almost 20 years ago, and she now works at Vista Community Clinic as a community health specialist. In January, she was recognized by the Migrant Clinicians Network for her work to address the health needs of migrants and immigrants and other underserved communities. Her work to provide countless migrant and immigrant farmers in our district and region with vital access to health care is an inspiration, and I'm proud to honor her as our April 2024 Constituent of the Month. That's it for now. Hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll see you soon.